Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hey, what's up, you guys? You're now tuned in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol Podcast, where we talk about, relate, and debate about anything and everything that has to do with sex, love, and alcohol. You can find us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After we wrap, you can find us on each and every podcast streaming network. So make sure you guys tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And what would Sex, Love, and Alcohol be without hosts? We got Chrissy here in the building. We also have Miss Tiffany. She's here with us. And we also have two wonderful new hosts, Miss Empress and Miss Rain. You know, follow each and every one of us on Instagram. And also tell a friend to tune in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. You know, each and every week we got new shows, guests, and everybody for your liking.
So, your bitch is yours, mine, or ours. I'm trying to get it. First of all, wait. Can we put this in bourbon? We'll not be popping anyone.
I think you guys like our spicy conversations. That's why you guys keep coming back.
Now, the Evening Rush Network now has the app, so catch it on favorite podcasts all in one place at the Evening Rush Network app. That's right. So catch all your favorite shows. What are you waiting for? Download it now.
I could not have said it any better. So make sure you download that app to stay connected with us and up to date on all your favorite shows. And now is almost time for the show. So pour yourself a drink and get ready and enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe to the Evening Rush Network and Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Sex, Love, Alcohol. We are back here with another episode for your liking with your wonderful array of melanin hosts.
Yes.
We are here today for you guys. And of course, we got Miss Rain, Empress, Tiffany, and myself, Chrissy, in the building for you guys. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Here.
Yes. Blessed evening, you guys. Blessed evening.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes. How's everybody going? Everybody's week's going okay? That wasn't meant to be a trick question.
I think the silence spoke louder.
The way
there you go.
This first week of school.
Probably all going through the same stuff because...
Oh yeah, so sorry. Well, listen. Shout out to we all are mothers, and our kids are in school. I said, but my child started school a month ago.
That's what I was about to say. I know you don't get it
easy
because we're going through it this week.
Everybody that's in New York. I know some parents are like, "Woo, I'm free." Some have first time children going to school, like pre-K. What's that? Pre-K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pre-K. Mm-hmm. And don't cry. It's all right. They'll be fine. Trust me. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. And I think now in Long Island, pre-K is now full day. It's no more half a day.
Certain schools.
Yeah, certain schools.
Because some
and
schools,
that shit is not. Oh
no. You made her remember something.
My mouth.
Because you cursed already?
Yes!
Certain schools, like my sister's home district, they only do half a days. And a couple of surrounding where I live, they only do half days. It's like 8 to 11. So it's not even worth it.
Nope. There you go. You got to pay more ducats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more ducats. When my son started going to school, out in Long Island, he was originally going to daycare, and then they didn't have full day pre-K or whatever. They only had half a day. So then my daycare price went from him being a full-time daycare person to a part-time daycare. So now I got to pay hourly instead of a set rate. So my daycare went up for him being in there less hours. And then in school, he went to school to not learn nothing. And then the daycare lady told me, just don't put him in school. Like, start him in kindergarten. I was like, but you're not going to teach him nothing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah. I've been going through it, and I've been talking to Empress. My daughter, I just switched her over to our home district. She was going to a different district before, and it's just been a hassle trying to get her into the school. She has not started this week.
So you too?
Yeah, I told you, because we're in the same district. So
we are in the same school district. As long as I know it wasn't just me, because
y'all need a bottle. 12. Y'all need a bottle.
I was gonna go to the news because
it's been out of control. I don't know if they're understaffed or like they're just being lazy.
Have to be. Something is
I don't know
on over there.
But we've been up in the me and Blake. We've been up in there every day. And like, when are we getting into school? We need to know. She needs to get into school. So they're like, oh, probably early next week. So if they don't do by early next week,
I will be up bus. There. I just need a school bus from them. Just give me a school bus. You know how long they're like, it's a process and all this other stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Yep,
like,
that's what they're understaffed. Which
I went up there too. I went up there too.
Chrissy want to ask this damn question about how our week was going.
Well,
that's how our week is going.
My week was surprisingly fine. I'm normally one of the shit weeks, but my week's been all right.
No.
My week's been okay. That is not good. It's not bad. It's just, knock on all the wood I possibly have.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully ours doesn't pass off to you.
Word. I rebuke it. I rebuke it for us. Shit.
Yes.
Well, I pray all good things over everybody's children, all of you guys, and everybody that's watching, and please, parents, please sit down with your kids. Please talk to them about like bullying and discipline and things, because listen, like, it ain't it. That's not what we're going to do for. So let's get it together. Let's get together, please.
Yo, my sister has given my kids some of the best advice on bullies. I don't think I should repeat it.
What, punch them in the face? Because it sounds like some shit.
Okay, I was gonna say. So there's this little girl that my daughter said cuts her in line, and I was telling my sister about it. Yeah, at school, and I was telling my sister about it. So she said, "Tell my niece that if this girl cuts her again, that she will cut her throat." I'm like. Like,
that sounds like her.
You're gonna get a phone call
from a parent.
I'm not against it, but in school, no.
She was like, just tell her, make sure that no one hears her say it. Just the girl
in her ear.
Okay.
Like, you cut me, I'm gonna cut you with a smile.
Yeah. Cut me in line again, and I'm gonna cut your throat.
Period.
And they're like, what did you say? I just asked if she needed to borrow my scissors. Like,
so yeah,
that sounds pretty.
We're not here for the bullies, not at all.
No,
trust me. Like, I always tell people, I was bullied through literally elementary school all the way up until middle school. Actually, all the way up until high school, I was bullied every single. And actually, Miss Cummings, somebody that be with you guys all the time, was the ringleader, like my whole entire life.
Oh no.
Wait, but I can say the same, Chrissy. Your best friend.
Oh hell no! We got everybody that I run with is bullies, okay? God damn it!
Your best friend used to bully me, but now we love each other. Hey, girl.
No, I cannot stand.
I wish I could say the same. Bitch, drink up there. Drink. All right. But
see, y'all gonna have the viewers thinking I'll be hanging around some
girls.
All right, and then it's like my son's been bullied, and actually my daughter, who's everybody loves me, end up being a bully. When I say I beat her until her ribs turn fucking purple, yeah. I wish you would be a bully in my motherfucking house.
Ooh. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait, pause. Yo, Rain ain't no damn that bitch was rude and mean.
Rude and mean because it was a defense mechanism.
In high school.
I had to put up this shield. We already spoke
That's
about
what it
this.
That hoe, don't let her be all innocent. That hoe is the worst.
I cannot. But I've always been a nice one, but everybody always like treat me really bad. I don't know. But I don't know. It's all right. But life goes on.
We have evolved
I'm just thankful for sports and my ass know how to dance and decorate people's freaking Air Force Ones with the checkerboards and stuff. People are like, oh my gosh, she knows to dance. Oh my God, she can do this. Oh my God, she can do that. So I no longer was bullied, so I turned into the not bullied to being used.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So
God damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, we've all turned into beautiful butterflies.
That's a fact.
Big facts. And mind you, to some people that was bullying people back in the day, I'd be like, what happened? Like,
exactly.
Yo, damn, homie.
Ocean?
That's
like,
the best part.
He was a man, homie.
Yep.
Yeah, that whole part. There's too many.
That's the best part.
There's too many.
Then
shout out to Sean, shout out to Banging Business in the comments. Hello, you guys. What's up? Good evening.
Then the guys that you had a crush on when you were younger be in your DMs now. Don't forget about how it was back in the day.
That part.
I'm good.
That part.
Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You said
the guys when you were younger in your younger years had crush on these different guys, and they didn't give you the time of day. But now, as an adult, they're all up in your DMs. Like, hey, I always liked you. No, you didn't. Oh, that was you? Yeah, that was me.
Yep. We here.
Yep. So it's like, nope, blocked.
We here.
Go away.
Thank you. He said everybody looks great. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Aren't you so deep?
I can't see comments. Y'all know I can never see comments.
I can't see the comments either.
You couldn't see the comments if you could because your ass is blind.
But I'm the mean person. Y'all heard it, right? She lucky I love her.
No, don't let her. Yo, this girl. No. I'm always the easy target.
Wait. We are polished now. We're polished bitches.
Polished bitches, okay?
What? I can't. I fucking cannot.
Oh man.
Very polished.
Yes.
I don't know. A bitch feel like she want to go back ratchet for a little bit.
Sometimes, yes.
Yes, because they don't appreciate the polished motherfucker.
No, they gotta test it.
Because they want to see if you're gonna revert back.
Woo!
Sure, you're polished. Let me see if I can get that ratchet out of these. And I mean, sometimes you gotta let them know, but in the polished form. But the polish, letting them know is like it stings a bit deeper. I feel, depending on how you do it. Depending on how you do it. Yes.
Walk past you like I don't even know you. Oh, Benga, I am drinking Glenfiddich.
Yeah, I was late to the party today, so I don't have nothing to drink.
And I'm drinking a whole bunch of ginger with grenadine.
Ginger beer?
No,
ginger with grenadine?
Yeah, ginger, water, and grenadine. Because the ginger is like really strong, and I'm like detoxing my liver.
I have to try that one day.
Why are you detoxing your liver? What the hell was you drinking?
Oh, Chrissy had a grand old time earlier this week. I saw.
He was outside.
Outside.
That was actually old. You see, I never post when I actually go outside. And it's just that they kept, and the thing is that they kept, like, I guess they kept posting like stuff because they had like mad stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I know they're going to say stuff if I don't repost anything. So I was like, no, fuck it. Let me just repost it. And I was like, let me post my pictures now. Because I was like, I wasn't going to post none of them. I didn't send nobody none of their pictures. I was like, I'm not sending nobody shit because I don't nobody tagging me and nothing. So I didn't send. But somehow picture still is out there some way, some fucking out.
Yes, but she looked like she had a grand old time.
That is cool. That is, Love it.
Yes.
De Leon with orange juice. Okay.
I feel like he told us this last time.
Is that so? You're a light drinker? Doesn't it appear that you drink dark? You always say that you're drinking light.
Well, I've been pounding down the water. My urine is clear.
That part.
With my new job, with this, well, not the new job, where I'm at now, I work outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I say I drink water now. I drink a lot of water, but I like over exceeded the water intake fucking around outside in the fucking heat. Like you don't even realize how much water you really be drinking when you really outside, like in like like when I said, I'm like, damn, I actually counted one day. I actually got a garbage bag because at the end of the night you gotta clean out your truck. So like I'm like throwing and I actually sat and counted all the bottles. I think it was about 32 bottles. With my body weight and height, I'm only supposed to have like 17. I drink about 2 fucking gallons of water in 8 hours.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
My piss was clear. Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying that's like your day's worth. You're not supposed to drink water when you're thirsty. It's supposed to be the times when you're not even thirsty.
Exactly.
You're get it in there. If you're thirsty, then you're dehydrated.
Okay. So his only dark is Douce.
Douce is vegan.
I love Douce.
Douce is vegan, y'all.
I'm more of a Douce than a hen dog.
Tiffany.
All right, y'all motherfuckers keep throwing me under the bus today.
All right. I just gave eyes.
I knew who you were talking about, so I just said it for you.
I'm not even drinking Hennessy today.
What are you drinking today?
What'd you say?
What am I drinking? Oh shit! I gave you the wrong bottle. My bad. I'm looking at one bottle to the other.
Sorry, I'm trying to share as we're doing all this.
Yes,
the double oak barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Mary B trying to be in the sidecar now. Okay. I had to put you on and now you love it. Okay.
I like sidecars. Yes, shout out to you.
Sidecars are the bomb.
Yeah, I like sidecars.
All right. So not everybody got their drinks and is tuned in how they supposed to be tuned in. All right. So this week's show is about, as soon as I can pull it up and see, how do you keep the interest in your partner long term? Like, how do you keep the interest going with your partner in a long-term relationship? Like, how do you keep that focus? Should women keep their dating options open? Transparency within a relationship, and how I can't remember what the hell I be writing. And and the last one was basically I'm gonna say it wrong because my tongue is twisted with these freaking letters and words. Representation. Who you pick to be your partner is a representation of you. And that means in general, out in the public, when they by themselves, like, that image.
Yeah, that's major for me.
Yes, I agree. That's a big
That's
deal.
major.
That's
major.
Yeah, so like I said, banging business, if you didn't hear, let me repeat. Representation of of who you pick represents you. Transparency in a relationship. Should women keep their options open? And how do you keep the interest of your partner in a long-term relationship?
Let's tackle the representation first.
Okay, I'm down for that too.
I feel like that is
Take it away.
I think that is key. I'm heavy on that. Really, really heavy. Down to the point. Oh God. When you have these kids out here, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
use people. Sometimes you be like, why did I do this?
Yes.
And then I also have to feel like one person had to tell me that I can't think this way, but I feel like for the fathers of my children, like you should hold yourself to a certain standard, because I know I do. So there's no way anyone come to me like, yo, your baby mom's, nah, bruh. She's acting crazy. She looking crazy. She doing You're not getting none of that. So I feel like you should be held to that same standard. I shouldn't hear certain things in the streets. People shouldn't be coming back saying certain things like you looking crazy. I feel like representation is key. It's key. It's very important for me. Especially with all that I have going on in my life as well. One, I am a mother, and two, I do own a business and things of that nature. Like I just can't be attached to certain things. So I think that also plays a part into who I'm dating or how I go about dating. And am I at the point of just saying fuck dating? But that's another situation. But you go ahead.
I agree with you. You mentioned kids. Since we're all kids are back to school and everything, you don't want your own children going up in the school embarrassing you. They got to represent the household. Like I didn't raise you like that. We don't do that at home. Don't go out there doing that, showing your ass, acting a fool. Like I be allowing that shit. Don't embarrass.
But they still do it. But
they still may do it. But don't go embarrassing me. That's how I feel too with the representation. Don't embarrass me because you're not going to get that from me either.
Right.
Like, period. So if I can control myself, I expect you to as well. And I hold that same standard to my children. I don't care how old they are.
Right.
So get some fucking control of yourself. Self-discipline. You're never too young to learn that.
No, definitely, especially when these kids get older. Like I'm telling you, I will fight my sons in the street. I wish I would embarrass me. No, absolutely not. Representation is very, very, very important.
Yes. My son in his big age knows. Don't fuck with me.
Yo.
For real. Because I will embarrass you just like you embarrass me in these streets.
Yeah.
But I don't have that problem. My kids are great.
Yeah, but now when it comes to your spouse,
so good so far.
Do you hold that same standard, like how he represents you in the streets?
Yes, because I represent I'm going to represent us in the streets. I'm not going to be out here acting crazy.
Right.
So yeah.
But I feel like do women hold that standard higher than men?
I was thinking that as we all just answered the same kind of question.
Meaning
what? The same answer. So I was thinking that I feel like men kind of like their ego, all they care about is, or sometimes they don't think maybe we have ego or pride. Or like, I don't know what these men be thinking, especially these 2023 men. But all I know is that
Venga said self-discipline.
Yes. But I know that if you are embarrassing me, then, and I'm not doing that to you, then this ain't going to work. We're not on the same page, bruh. Even as a kid, like, there was no such thing as embarrassing my mom.
Absolutely.
Like, we went to church, anywhere out in public, okay? There was no such thing as embarrassing my mom. The look, and after the look, you knew what else was coming. So, to me, that's just normal. Yep, don't embarrass me. I won't embarrass you.
Exactly.
And I think I also was taught representation from my father.
Yeah.
Because he always says certain things when it comes to being a woman and when you're with someone, like certain things had to be kept. Yo, my father, feet, yo, he be like, I don't give a shit. Your feet better stay done. He's like, I'm telling you, men look at your feet. He's like, you can't have your feet looking crazy because then they're going to judge you. Also, how you dress when you go out. And, get it. Everyone is not, drip to the nines every time you go out. But when you're actually going out somewhere, if you're going out to a party, a get together, wherever, again, where you're representing the other person, whether y'all together or not together, like my father definitely told me that. He always instilled that.
And not just that, as a reflection on you as a person. If you cannot have that self-discipline, when you're out and about, then like, what the hell? You know, like that speaks volumes to the person that you are. If you can just constantly embarrass your spouse or yourself, you know, anybody whose spouse is constantly embarrassing them, that's, I mean, to me, my personal opinion, you need to let that go. But
I agree.
But hey, that's just how I feel.
Listen, a humble man in certain situations can turn a bitch on more than your looks.
That part.
And sometimes you might think they look okay, but if you bring them home, they might not look all that okay anymore. I don't know.
Yeah. And vice versa.
Yo, my brother had me dying with that. He was like, nah, some of these females, yo, you get them home and they take off certain shit. You be like, sis, you don't even look the same. Nah, I can't do that. I said, you know what? That's very shallow. He said, nah. He said, women, sometimes they do a bit much. Y'all don't look the same in the club than when you get home.
You pulling off the wig and the eyelash. I'm an eyelash queen, so but you pulling off the eyelashes and the 20 pounds of makeup and the waist trainer. Yep.
Catfish.
But they mad when they're wearing their hats and we call it hat fishing. Like it's the same thing, ladies.
When they take off their hat and there's no hair,
it's the same thing. Same
or
thing.
the hairline is.
I've seen a lot of those.
Well, listen, the men now are getting,
especially during COVID when they couldn't go to the barbershop. When like, damn, I know your hairline was like,
and then it's all just George Jefferson.
Yo, men know their angles too, like they know what angle to take the picture at. So,
yes, Tip, you said something before. You saying something about the hair thing.
Oh yes, men. They starting to get weaves too.
Listen, I love that for them. Why do they have to go bald? Like, I love that for them. I don't see anything wrong with it as long as you got the right piece.
I don't know. I love me.
Listen,
me too. But if they're not secure in themselves,
them bald heads, baby.
I love me a nice, clean, slick bald. Jesus.
But if they're not secure in themselves, why not?
I don't know. I'm like,
don't let them be dark skinned.
You either gotta be bald headed or dreads. Like I love dreads and I like bald heads. I don't like the
one extreme to another.
Yeah, that's that extreme.
I love that.
But when it comes to representation, though, it's really not just say looks. It's not just that. Like you gotta realize that, like, we with our friends and our partners, we are one person. And on social media, because you have a business and an image to uphold, you are somebody else. So you also got to realize too, like, how is that you at the end of the day, even though you might have a social media personality and a regular personality, no matter which one it is, you still are a representation of me. You know what I mean? If we're together. So it's like, now what you doing that's still making me, depending on what it is, it could make me look bad. It could make me look good. It could make us be all right. But you got to realize, like, you know, that is it too. And then now you got to look at it from the other perspective. So like, it's what you do from your personality wise is a representation of me. What you look like is a representation of me. How you carry yourself is the fucking representation of me.
Because you chose that person.
Exactly. Absolutely. And it's like, and mind you, it's not just I'm saying of me, but it's vice versa. So the thing is that, like, you have to really look at yourself too. It's like, damn, like when you with somebody, really, you not just thinking for yourself, like you're thinking for this person too. Cause like, damn, I just did that. That shit don't look good. Yo, he about to blow up my phone. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, my man.
No, because you know the first thing out of people's mouth, girl, don't you know that's such and such man? Oh, nigga, you know that's such and such. Yo, that's the first thing out of someone's mouth. It's the first thing.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's the thing too. It's like you really got that, and that because people say stuff like that. That's how you know. It's like at this point, once you, I don't want to say use the word belong, but once you are with someone, it's like no matter what you do, you really have to mind your steps and what you do in life and what hobbies you may even interest yourself in. But not saying that everything is bad.
Right.
But some things is actually good, and it might actually make the other person look better, like, oh, you be out there doing his shit. Oh, your girl be out there. Oh, you know what I mean? Whatever. Kudos to you guys, whatever. But sometimes it's like you might end up slipping up and be like, damn, I really just fucked up. Now I gotta try to fucking cover this shit up, and you know what I mean? And then sometimes like, because honestly, like, I had a guy that couldn't dress for shit, like, you know, and come from a whole West Indian household that when we step out to go to the damn corner store, we look like we're going to somebody's damn function. So
that's me too, though.
It's like I don't care if I'm going to the corner store, the gas station, bitches dressed. Like I'm dressed.
I'm going to the mailbox looking good.
My daddy always said, no, it doesn't matter what you look like in the house, but once that front door opens, you better look like you belong to somebody, and you are my daughter. Do not come out this house looking like you ain't got no fucking home. So
you see me Monday through Friday? You know what I look like? Who shot John?
She's lying.
Stop it! Stop!
No,
I don't
fine.
Woo!
You're not glamorized.
She's not glamorized, but she looks.
crazy.
She's very presentable.
Yeah. She's trying to make it sound like she look crazy.
I do look crazy. My hair majority times not done.
Oh, I hate that. And
hey,
that's such a
thanks for joining the chat, boo.
Oh, shoot, Nequasia that joined us.
Okay. Hey, Nequasia.
That's like such a big controversial topic between Black women with the whole bonnet and slipper shit. I'm
like,
personally against that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
me
sorry.
too.
Like,
me
I
too.
think
Personally,
that's not cute.
It's a no for me.
You look like you just rolled out of bed. You look like you stink. You did not wash.
And you know,
look like you
like
stink.
that. And you know, like the saying, and it doesn't matter. And I know, no matter if you white, Black, Puerto Rican, Spanish. You know, our families always told us, like, make sure when you leave the house, you got clean drawers on. Make sure you know, because you never know who
you're gonna see
when you leave. But even though,
what can happen?
Oh, right.
You go to the hospital, they gotta cut your clothes off of you. They cutting off 3-day-old.
Yeah, and mind you, like I actually,
you gotta ride with somebody else.
They gotta rip them off. They gotta peel them off.
I was actually, somebody got sick, and I was actually helping, like. They had an aide, and I had to call 911 for them to get them out the house, right? So I went to go call 911 when I came back, and I'm just like, what? They don't got, you don't have like a bra, a sports bra, something to put on them? I said, what is it? You're like, oh, she's going to the hospital. Just going to the hospital? No. Would you want your mother to leave the house just going to the hospital with her titty hanging out underneath her shirt?
Right.
Word.
What is going on?
Nipples pointing down.
Right. like,
you know, but this is like literally one titty up here, down here, one you can see the damn nipple from the, you know, the older people, the nipples ain't long.
Yes.
Like they look like, but I'm just saying, like, I'm like, yo, at least if they don't, and I know old people don't wear like the sports bra, but if they have like a t-shirt, like an undershirt, something to kind of hold them in or whatever. I really had to change the lady's whole thing. Make sure that she looked presentable going out the house. Make sure she had everything clean, whatever. You know, God rest her soul. She passed away. But it's like, she went to the hospital. You gonna let her go to the hospital look like who done it and why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, this could have been her last. It's like, you don't never know what's going to happen when you leave your house. So it's not just, you know, everything is a representation of everything.
Right.
So,
and it's not just my thing with bonnets. I hate when, you know, the women of the Caucasus descent, they walk up with these messy buns and these dirty flip-flops and nasty stretch pants with no drawers on. It's the same thing. And I'd be like, ew, what are y'all doing? Y'all look like you stink. Like, go wash and put clothes on. You just rolled out of the bed. I'm sorry. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, for real.
And then you know how, and you know, with representation too, like everybody has a type.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, you know, I love a good suit. Boy, you gotta know how. If you don't look good in a motherfucking suit, you ain't for me. Like
a nice tailored.
Whoa! And is that bad boy tailored? Because my guy, I could tell if it's tailored or not.
Yes, I love a man in a suit.
Oh my
I need to see you dressed up. If you can't, I like to go out.
Don't let me see some monogram cuffs. Oh boy.
I was gonna say with the cuff links.
If you just
see some monogram cuffs or some embroidered cuffs, my God.
Not for nothing. The hood dudes is good for a good time, but not to be mine. I'm so sorry. You good for a good time.
Some dudes can definitely switch it up and put on that suit.
Yes.
Some, but they rather go to the store. I don't want you to go to the store. Let me show you how to really do this right. I don't need you. You can know when she came off the rack, off from Jamaica Avenue.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
I need that tailored. I need to see that pleat. Okay.
Even mind you, I'm all for the guys actually going to get pants from the store. If that's what you gotta do, but them jackets, because it's because all black pants pretty much look alike. Some, not all, but whatever. But like the suit, listen.
You could sometimes tell due to the luster of the materials, but we don't gotta go there. So I'm just saying.
We do have to go there.
But it's like that's also going to representation because it's like you got to choose who you're going to be with wisely and whatever. And it's like what you like. And the thing is that like you can't change nobody. Like the thing is that some male and women may adapt to you here and there, but they are still going to be comfortable wearing and conducting themselves how they comfortable.
Right.
So it's like you have to find somebody who's already made that way. Like, you know what? This man takes pride into putting himself together.
At this stage that we're at.
Yes. No, I've always been like that.
No, I've always been like that.
I do feel like
I wasn't a suit person, but I was dating a hood dude that dressed nice. Like, you better wear everything from the rooter to the tutor.
No, meaning when she said that they already have to come that way. Not all men know certain things. So if they're teachable and willing to do certain things, just women as well. We don't know everything from birth, like we don't. But I feel like it depends on the age. I think at this stage,
you should already have that mindset. Yeah. I agree.
You muted yourself.
There ain't no changing or anything of that nature. So yeah. I'm gonna need now to go in the cigar lounge and need to see you now in your smoking jacket, and I'm gonna need to know.
And that part too. People need to know the difference of people that can dress and know how to dress for occasion.
Exactly,
it's a difference.
And you can tell. Huge thing. You can tell by the way the attention to detail.
You ever go out to events and be like, this person never been here before. They don't know what this is about. There's some events that are like yearly, so the regulars that be like, no, they come out, they show out, and then
outside,
and then the rest of them you see like, no, they just must be their first time. They don't know how this go down.
But then what pissed me off is with the people they with. You be like, yo, you couldn't tell, your people's like, listen now, this is different. I'm gonna need you to get right and tight now. God damn it, it's a different environment.
I'm like trying to go. I have to read from the bottom because it's going quick. So Timmy said, waiting for someone to change for you is like a disaster.
Yeah, that shit never works.
Sean said, cufflink me, please, and thank you. Tie clips and all.
Yes.
Timmy said, representation.
And the brooch.
Oh, that
and
too.
Like all the little whatever they wear.
That too.
Yeah.
Timmy said representation is very important. Banging Business said he's always suited and booted. I appreciate you. Listen, down to Brooklyn game is suited. Okay. Listen, downtown Brooklyn got some nice suits. All right, fake ass Jamaica Avenue. No, the fuck.
No. No.
The Quaja said, yes, I love a man in a nice. Like that's the thing. People love that. Like,
yes, ladies, the men.
Ladies, like if you love a man in a suit, please be able to dress the way to accommodate this motherfucker.
You gotta be able to match his fly, sis.
The principals, the hall monitors, or whoever they are that work in the main office at my kid's school, every day this week, these men, and they're all black, have been in the suits. I'm talking about like the matching shirt with the vest, the tie, and the fitted pants. All of them are dressed to the nines. And they look good. They look amazing, and I think the men are
Okay,
even
I'm going to that
competing with
school on
each other.
Monday.
It feels like the men are even competing with each other, and then you
They
got
probably
some of these
are.
parents dropping off their kids and just whatever they just roll out of bed in. No, I'm gonna get dressed.
Right.
I'm gonna get dressed because y'all are dressed. Hey, they look. They got the suit on.
I
And it
think
has
I'm
to
gonna
be.
transfer my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go to a new school.
Your damn boat ride, these men better be dripping, okay?
Right, because
Okay.
I'm trying to come with a nice little something, sir.
Bango, I'm not playing. It says formal attire.
This girl loves to do a good dress up.
So Banging Business had said earlier, it's still the same topic. Yes, some females leave that mask on the pillowcase and makeup in the morning. Like, who, what, wait a minute. I didn't come home with you like this. Who is this person? Too much makeup is what I call a make-believe chick.
First off, who's going to bed with a mask of makeup on? You're not going to wash your whole face, sis? Ew.
Unless he passed out drunk. But yeah, no.
But even that, I'm going to do at least a half wash.
I'm going to get a baby wipe.
Right, something.
Like or something.
Even after they knock it down?
Ew.
Crazy?
He said that he
I
loves
don't know,
natural beauty.
I mean, I don't
get
make up
some
like that either.
mascaras and some lip.
Yeah.
That's the most you're getting at me.
I used to do a full face.
Yeah, he said that he loves a natural beauty, dripped and glazed, and God's likeliness inside and out. Aww.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Oh, that's so damn sweet, Banger.
Banger.
Hey, Tia Boo. You late to the party. What's going on, Tia?
But yeah.
And then Sean was going to dance parties in Long Island, jean pants.
Mara B, you going on this boat ride?
Yes. Banga, we need some type of promo so we could put it in there when we take our little break. So others can come.
Yeah, that part.
Banga, are you giving us a section?
Right. The sex, love, and alcohol section.
I would love a section.
I have no comment.
We're section whores.
Okay, so I know everybody's like tuning in, like everybody's starting to, and I started sharing this shit mad late. So we were talking about representation in a relationship and how your partner, the person that you choose, represents you, whether good or bad, and the image that they portray and how that may affect you. And also, you know, you can't change the body. If they ain't it, they ain't it. So make sure you choose wisely. Make sure you choose wisely. And also the other thing we were going to speak on is transparency in a relationship and how it is a must. How it is a must. So
it's a must.
Yes, it is a must.
We're gonna start this, or we're gonna do it after the break.
Oh shoot! Are we taking that break right now before we dive deep into that? Oh shoot! Mara B birthday.
Yes. So we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, Baker, we need to talk about this boat ride.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors. Naquasia signed to the Evening Rush Entertainment. Go download her new single now. Your Story is Our Story is one of the top leading event planners out of Long Island, serving the whole of Nassau and Suffolk County and the metro area. No matter the special event, Your Story is Our Story has you covered. No matter how big or how small, they have a team big enough to execute your event to perfection. Even if you just want to set up a scene for a photo shoot, they got you covered. They can do anything. Your Story is Our Story also does forever flower bouquets. For all occasions, special holidays, Mother's Day, Easter, you name it, whatever you need it for, they got you covered. So make sure you reach out to them and follow them on Instagram. They always got special deals when holidays come around. Their Instagram page is Your Story is Our Story, or you can follow them on their website at www.ysios.net. Tell them Sex, Love, and Alcohol sent you. And those were our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Yeah. Woo! Hey, welcome back to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. If you're just tuning in with us, we do appreciate you guys. Shout out to our sponsors. Your Story is Our Story for your event planning needs. I said, listen, and I mean all your event planning needs. And this particular event planning group even decorates fucking Christmas trees, okay? For all the lazy fucking people that don't like to fucking do their own decorations. I kid you not. Like, I kid you not.
People be busy.
Listen, I support all the hustles, but a lot of people in this world are very lazy. Like, you supposed to get your kids, help decorate the tree. That's supposed to be a family thing.
My kids don't touch the tree.
I support all the hustles because people really don't want to do shit themselves. So Your Story is a story to decorate your Christmas tree, your Halloween front lawn, your damn Thanksgiving. And if you put your Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving, you can do the Thanksgiving Christmas tree decoration and switch it up for you right after the damn holiday.
I got you.
So,
I got you.
Take down your Christmas lights.
Is also for your event planning needs. No occasion is big or small. No matter what your budget is, they work with you and it'll look like $1 million event. Shout out to Naquasia, one of the top leading artists of the Evening Rush Entertainment. Right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Evening Rush Entertainment.
Don't kill her, boo.
I'm getting it together. I'm so sorry. And make sure you download she has a lot of new songs out right now. Make sure she's on like literally every streaming platform, download the songs. And make sure you follow her on Instagram as well. And follow the Evening Rush Network Entertainment as well. And if you want to be a sponsor of the show, make sure you hit us up at christymore.bookings@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at Sex, Love, and Alcohol, exactly how it sounds, exactly how it's spelled. And also, we are now on Fleet Radio Network. We are live right now. We are replaying on Fleet Radio Network each and every Saturday at 9 a.m. So make sure you guys tune in. If you missed now, you can also tune in and watch us or listen to us on Saturday morning, which is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. You can watch it. You can download the Fleet Radio Network app or go to fleetradionetwork.com and, of course, pull it up on there. And we are also now on Live 360 Radio as well. And you can also download the app or look them up online, and you can listen to us there as well. And of course, every other streaming network platform that we're on. So if you want to be a sponsor, we out there. Just know your shit will get heard and we'll get business. So hit us up for all, no matter what you're doing, we got y'all. So y'all know what it is. But let's go back to the show. Today's show is about a whole bunch of stuff. I put all the topics in the comments. So if you scroll up, you'll see topic 1, 2, 3. We are talking about transparency in a relationship, representation in a relationship. Should women keep their dating options open, and how to keep your partner interested in a long-term relationship? As far as like transparency goes, transparency transparency in a relationship revolves around open and honest communication. It involves proactively disclosing information with your partner, whether about your thoughts, your feelings, unfiltered and in an honest way, without any judgment, with just being honest. And that's the way that you can be transparent with with your partner. Some people feel like they can't be open and honest because their partner might be the more dominant one, and they might, some people get talked down by their partner, so they are scared to be open. They're scared to be, unfiltered, whatever, because they might be like disrespected or judged or talked down. Like, even though it shouldn't be like that in a relationship, that's what tends to happen. So there is very little transparency when it comes to a lot of things with the relationship, which can hinder your relationship actually lasting a very long time. So yeah, got to put that out there. So I don't know if anybody ever has trouble being transparent in a relationship, ever had trouble actually even opening up to their partner to be that open and honest, unfiltered self.
Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to be transparent with me. Am I fucking aggressive?
Yes.
Do you feel like I'm
I feel like if you are, it's valid. Like you do it when it's
so,
necessary.
do y'all take me as the nigga in the relationship? Do y'all think I'm feminine enough for the female aspect of the relationship? Or do you bring too much nigga?
No, I don't think it's nigga. Yeah. I think it's aggressive. But I don't. Well, I'm not talking because we already had this conversation.
I don't think you. I mean, you may be in your masculine energy from time,
right,
but I don't know. You can very much play the role.
You're just ghetto.
And I can hear her saying it too.
I am not a ghetto. Okay, I was told by 4 different guys that I am very aggressive, and that
you are.
I am. Damn.
It's okay. I get called that too.
I gotta work on my feminine.
You got the look. You got the look. You got the sex appeal. You just gotta the vocalization. Just
I gotta work on. I thought I was doing so good. And no,
maybe mix your brown liquor, not straight from the bottle.
What mixes that? It takes away the flavor. No, absolutely not.
Somebody, I forgot who it was when we were with them. It was like, "Oh, you a gangster."
Oh, was it? Keep in mind,
right? Yeah. We was all together. I don't remember.
Oh man,
they definitely call her gangster.
But
whatever.
So, mother too. They say I'm aggressive the way I speak to the person I'm dealing with. The words that I say when people read certain things that I write, they said, "Did this come from a male or female?" And they said, "This sounds like a nigga sent this." And I'm like, "No, I sent that." And they say, "No, I'm gonna need you to bring it down a notch." And I thought I was being very settled, and no, at all.
Yeah.
And shut the hell up. I know I'm from Wyandotte. You don't got nothing to do with it, Marabee. Shut up.
So Tia says, she agrees. She says her husband feels like what? No, that's not what she said first. Okay, she said what I said is true with the transparency. She says, I am she, as in like she's the one that basically talks down basically to like the husband.
Mm-hmm.
She says my husband feels that he can't tell me certain things because I snap, but to be honest, I'm working on it. Well, at least you know.
At least you know. And you know you're working on it.
That's self-awareness. So that's part of growth.
Right. And I thought I was self-aware
is growth.
And I was being soft. And evidently not.
And then she says her husband feels like she has 2 sides, girly and a tomboy side. But I try not to be. I just grew up where niggas ain't respected the dainty-ish, basically the dainty girl. So I had to kick up a notch and get aggressive. Shake my head.
I mean, I'm saying sometimes you are a product of your environment. So like, what are you supposed to do? I mean,
yeah, basically her being girly where she's from, she wasn't respected. So she had to like And I guess the niggerish grew on her. Not to say that word, but you know, like
when you are taken out of that environment, you should try and change, But it is what it is sometimes. But at least you have self-awareness.
She said she's working on it.
Want to work on it.
Oh, I'm definitely aggressive. I know it. It's bad.
And I don't know who Bang and Biz was talking about. But he said, "Good night, aggressive. You're dominant."
I think he was
Maybe
talking about me. He was talking about me being aggressive.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm an alpha female." Trust me, up in one. Thank you. I have come a long way. I'm a polished bitch now.
Tia said, like Cardi B said, "I don't want no punk ass man. I'm too tough." Laugh out loud.
I mean,
that part. But like I
want an alpha male. I love alpha male.
Miss Cummings and myself has talked about this. We are very alpha, but we want the alpha man. We want to be able to be soft. But in our life, we can't be soft.
Yeah,
we're trying to be soft.
We're trying.
I'm trying. I be reading something, delete it. I write it again.
I'm 95% soft. We're doing that 5%. I'm a whole what the fuck, you dumb bitch. I'm one of those.
I'm the opposite.
But when that light switch is flipped, that shit don't come back down too fast. Like
that's me. Like once I get going, like that's it. You already awoken the bitch. Here she is. You asked for it. You getting it. Like
that part.
Yeah. But I do think transparency in a relationship is very important. And I do feel like couples should be comfortable enough with each other to express how they feel, what they think, and to have those uncomfortable ass conversations. And if you're not feeling comfortable with your partner, maybe ask yourself if this person am I not comfortable expressing this because of how I think they're going to react, or because of how I know they're going to react, or whatever. So, you definitely have to feel comfortable. I don't mind having those uncomfortable conversations.
Empress, you're scary aggressive.
Me?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Show me.
Show me. Show me. I'm a lady. Show me.
I'm a lady.
My father called me lady my whole life, and I've been a lady. So show me. How am I aggressive?
I also agree with Tia. She said, "I will submit naturally if I feel I'm being led correctly." That is
okay.
I have no problem submitting.
I feel like that's all women. I gotta be sure that you can handle the job.
Lead me.
I would love to be a submissive woman.
But I feel personally like I have no matter, like with every guy I've ever been with, friend or foe, like I always been that transparent person, and I will always speak up. But the thing with me, I think it's more so like a Capricorn trait, not just a me trait, because it's like, even though we are speaking from our heart and being honest and open, the way how we come off when we are speaking, they might say, "Oh, we're rude" or being disrespectful, but we're not being disrespectful or rude. And it's like sometimes we actually bring light to what you the fuck said to make you aware of what.
And now you don't like it.
So it's like
sometimes you on your shit. Like I called you on your shit, and now you're mad.
Yeah, so it's like a way. It's like but I think that's just like a Capricorn thing, because no matter how
my sister's the same way.
It just to people it comes off badly, but we're not meaning to say it that way, but we're just expressing ourselves, type of thing. So but to other people, I'd be like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" Like, but it's no. Like you have to like, no, I'm not trying to like hurt your feelings. Like I'm just trying to tell you something. So it's like
I'm not scary aggressive. I'm not scary at all.
You have to really break.
But they said that's sexy too.
So what? Scary aggressive?
They said you're aggressive, scary aggressive, but that's sexy too.
I mean,
and Marabee said that single mothers out here. She said single mothers and being a single woman and a single mother, it's just hard. Period. Just being open and transparent and stuff like that altogether.
Yo, Tia! Oh my gosh, she's hitting every nail on the head right now. Yes. And that's when my switch flipped. Like, this fucking girl is shaking out the window, and there I go. I'm off. I tried. Yo, Tia. She said, okay, she said that part. Always give fair warning. Like, babe, stop poking the bear. Stop poking the beast. But she loves him. She said, but especially when she tried to tell you nicely, but when she feel you're dismissing her or not really listening, that's when she start tweaking. But
that's what I'm saying. I don't like to repeat myself. Don't make me have to fucking repeat myself. Because I feel like I explained it like very clearly before. And now here we are again having the same conversation as if whatever it last week or a couple of months ago didn't happen. So now, especially as a Gemini, because like I'm very adaptable. People like to say we're two-faced, we're fake, whatever. No, I'm adaptable. I'm able to adapt to how you're treating me and then follow suit. So now if I gotta repeat myself or if I feel like you're invalidating my feelings, you're not listening, it doesn't matter, you're dismissing me, all of the above, guess what I'm about to do? Either that or I'm gonna Uno reverse it on your motherfucking ass, please.
Not the Uno!
No,
reverse
clip for me.
Uno got new rules. You can't do that. Uno got new rules. Uno
oh
got
my
new
gosh,
rules.
Finger. You think I sound like Ashanti? Oh my God.
They used to say she
Sounds
looked like
like
Ashanti.
name school.
They used to say she looked like Ashanti in school.
I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I've never seen it.
I don't either, but that's all she.
Oh, thank you. My glasses. Thank you. Oh man, here go Bugatti. What was making complicated?
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Hey,
Yo, Bugatti's outside today.
Oh God.
Oh God. Yo.
Now this.
He said men don't like the nagging. We have a lot of option nowadays.
Do you?
Speaking of options.
Flip it, bitch. Go ahead,
Speaking
girl.
of options, should women keep their dating options open?
Yes.
Since
In my
men,
big yes.
since men have so many, should women keep their dating options open?
Yes.
In my
We
big
should, but
yes.
I think we don't because
Right.
we subconsciously get stuck on that person. Like this shit is flowing. We start to block out anything else that's around us and zoned into that one person. So subconsciously we start just dating that person, just like
all your
And
eggs
I
in one
think
basket.
it's also the stigma from society telling us we're only supposed to be monogamous. We're not supposed to even look at another person. If you're with one person, you're with that one person, or you're considered a hoe. So I think that has to do with it.
I don't
too.
want y'all to be Sexy Red or Suki Hana out here. I just respect yourself, but keep your options open. Like there's no reason to put all your eggs in one basket. If you
leave
guys
my girl
still
Suki
dating.
alone. She a little rough around the edges, but leave my girl Suki.
I'm not saying to be Suki or no Sexy Red, okay? None of them.
So women in the comments,
her thick ass.
let us know some reasons why we should keep you should keep your options open while dating. Men, you can say why we should not keep our options open during dating. But some reasons why we should keep our options open during dating is this is just like no BS type of shit, but it's perfect. It's to keep your options open during dating. It's a good in between after a long-term relationship, like to kind of be out there, like kind of like see what you really want to do. Also, you can learn a lot about yourself, keeping your options open. Because different people.
Yep.
Guys do it all the fucking time, so why the fuck not? And by
open. Not that word Rasta.
Where'd you
Not that word Rasta.
Stop with that word.
You won't keeping your options open with dating is basically you don't have to put up with one person's bullshit. Like, you know, all the bullshit that comes from one person. You know what I'm saying? By keeping your options open. And you'll be able to figure out what you really want by also dating around and, you know, not just keeping yourself secluded to one person. And you, as a female, you'll get more of your needs fulfilled by having options. Agree? Agree?
And not just that, ladies, I feel like it makes you more of a prize. Like it makes you more of a prize. If it's like, what's the pressure for this man to like commit to you if you're putting all your time and energy into him? If he knows there's competition, he might just step it up.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the prize, then act like you're the prize.
And
may the best man fucking win.
And if you do keep your options open, like sometimes when you focus, like you said, say if you did focus your time on this one person, you'll find yourself clinging to them a little bit more. But if you keep your options open, it's less clinging. It's kind of like, you know, you're not like always up under them, seeing what they're doing all the time, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yo, Tia said, Chrissy, you're talking with poly vibes.
I'm just saying.
Oh gosh.
I'm not saying that. And then also you'll get to figure out what you really want by actually, you know, you kind of get to weigh out the pros and the cons, and by keeping your option open while dating. What else? I actually was doing notes here, guys. I was doing notes. I have notes.
Love that.
Yo, Bugatti said men could pull up on a girl that works at Walmart or McDonald's, but y'all women don't have all those options.
Because y'all don't care.
Yeah.
Most men don't care.
Right, Bugatti. Is it options or standards?
Yeah. Because for most men, she just need a pulse.
Yo, Tia's retarded. She said, hubby got two options: these hands or these feet. I can't.
Well, you pretty much married. You ain't dating no more.
Right, you ain't dating. You off the market. Y'all off the market.
Y'all still should be dating, but you're not dating. Like.
Yeah, y'all should be dating each other.
Let's see what else. Okay, you won't settle. You won't take rejection so hard if you keep your options open. You can focus more on yourself, and also you won't come across as so much available. Like
exactly.
Yes, like the male, if you keep your option open, it's like, damn, like she, you know, you won't seem like so needy or available if you keep your options open.
We got a good question in the comments. Naquasia asks, how long should a lady wait on a proposal?
It all depends on the person.
Right.
That's not
I feel like you shouldn't put a time limit on that.
I'm not told y'all. I feel like a motherfucking broken record. I was with this motherfucker for 9 years and he didn't fucking blink. And then I met somebody in literally 2 months and was engaged. So
how
time limit? And unless you put, and then I have a friend that actually was dating somebody and they actually had you know, like you date, when you get serious, you have like conversations of what you guys want in life. And it's like, listen, if we're going to do this, she actually told me, like, you know, we're starting out and I do feel like we're going to be together for long term, but I'm not planning on dating you for 5 years and we don't go nowhere. Like,
so is that dating with a purpose again from like,
yeah, so she told them, she actually told them, like, and then mind you, 5 years was about to go into 6, but before they hit the 6 years, he did propose to her. Like, cause she was like, listen, if we're not doing this, then we got to end all of this. Like, cause we're not going to be just hanging out and being common.
Stacking up.
Naquasia, hell no. 15 years?
No.
Not at all, sis. Not at all.
It has to be reasonable.
Don't listen to Don's ass talk about 15 years is perfect. Shut the hell up. No.
Who said that's perfect? Because you know, a lot can happen in a year, and you're talking about 15. Who got time?
Yo, Tia said 15 is a bid. Hell yeah, that's a bid.
Yeah, I see 3 years, 5 years, 15.
I think it depends on the person.
Right. It depends on the couple.
And also what you put out there in the beginning.
how well you know each other.
Yeah, how long and how well. Like, you got to know the person.
And some people know from like that is a real thing. Some people know from the start, like, you know, like this is it for me. Like this is who I want. Like some people know.
But what if they're not on the same page? Like you still got it. I mean, take your time. If this is it for you, then take your time. Marriage is just a piece of paper. It's not going to change anything but your title, your status.
Mm-hmm.
So
what was the question, Binga? He said, question for the lady, single with no one? I'm confused. What's the question? I don't get it. I don't know.
Somebody said 5 years if marriage is the goal. Bachelorette.
Hey, that boo. Right, Tia. I'm confused too. Single with no one? Banga. Can you elaborate that?
Mother 2, when you live with your partner and they're nasty, trust me, you're not marrying them.
Now, when you say nasty, nasty in what sense now?
I think cleanliness.
Yolanda.
Like, cleanliness? Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about other things. I was saying, hell no. Why wouldn't you want to marry that?
No, I refuse to ever be in any type of relationship ever again with a man who doesn't know how to clean. Or who just sits there and wait for you to do it. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell fucking no. Hell no. Even my son cleans now. Like, hell no.
Tiffany, you
ain't
got
no way.
Yo,
who don't know, who can't clean a bathroom.
Hold on. So Bugatti says y'all want the same 10% that all women are looking for. Too much competition. You'll never get him. He has too many options, and every year there's a new draft class.
Sir, you keep saying options. What does that mean? You also have Sukiana and Sexy Red are options too. What does that mean? Do you want somebody with standards, or do you want just a pussy? Like, or do you want a man-made pussy? Because that's an option now too.
Oh my gosh.
We have trans women too. They're,
Word. Yeah. What are your standards?
So you said, Bugatti, you into poly too?
I think that's just that's
Bugatti wants stress-free. Give it to when you get it. And that's what it is.
But I feel like stress-free also comes when the woman feels safe and secure.
Yes, absolutely.
And she doesn't feel like you're playing in her face.
But I'm on the other side of my brain. You talking about a woman wants to be safe and secure, but also a man needs to feel safe and secure.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
So
I agree.
And if a man does not feel safe, he's gonna go to where it is safe. So,
I don't think he's gonna even take that much for some, especially the way he's talking. He's saying it like, hey, it might just be a Tuesday.
I feel like some guys only go astray because it's easier.
Yeah, because it's time. It's
put in the work.
Yeah, it's space and opportunity.
Dawn said y'all have options to sit your ass down. You know what?
We already sitting down. What's up?
Yo. Oh God. I cannot.
He said both parties need to feel secure and able to trust each other, which is a total fact.
Yes. Chrissy was just talking about that. Yes.
And then that goes back into transparency.
Mm-hmm.
And we always say, women, it takes us a time to, trust a man, but men have bigger trust issues too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They have them shits is brick walls. They talk about us. Them shits is brick walls.
Yep.
And then a lot of men are not intelligent or in tune with their emotions. I don't want to say not intelligent.
Right. Don't say that, girl, because they're about to come for your ass.
Emotionally unintelligent. That's what I was starting.
They lack emotional intelligence.
No, I totally disagree. I totally disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Disagree. Only because that when men show that side of them in their brain, it's a sign of weakness, or to the women, it shows that they're weak. But
I think society conditions that way.
It's not like it's not like they're not in tune or whatever, know what they want or whatever. It's just that when they start to express themselves in that way, like instead of the woman being appreciative of him expressing themselves, they're actually taking out like, oh, this nigga's soft or he's that or whatever. So guess what? Now the man's not going to say anything. He's not going to show you that transparency side of him and open up to you in that way. So you'll never see that side of him. So you'll always think that they don't know how to do that. But the thing is that they will show that side to the right woman.
Yes, I agree. I also feel like they may have had a bad experience when it came to opening up, where maybe someone threw it back in their face or they got called a punk or whatever for it. But, you know, that still shouldn't stop you. Maybe you just express yourself to the wrong person, like Chrissy just said. So.
Well, okay, hold on. So Don said, y'all need one dude to get to know each other and focus on y'all wants and needs, which is very true. Tia said, or they don't know how to express themselves verbally from my experience and them telling me so. I do agree with that. I don't think many do know how to express themselves. Again, society has conditioned, especially the Black male, about emotions. That's a sign of weakness, X, Y, and Z. So they don't know how to express it because they were never able to express it. So I definitely get that. Mother of two, she said, listen, and I completely wholeheartedly agree with you, Ho. I mean, excuse me, boo. Sorry. Ho is a word of endearment with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, give me peace, make your money, I'll make mine. Let me be the only woman to come down your back and we're good. Simple, sis. That is so true. So true. Okay, our lovely Bugatti. He said women should listen to men when it comes to what men want, not women. What? Oh God. Okay.
So we can listen to the man and not other women.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree. I totally agree with that too.
And vice versa.
And Tia said,
but sometimes some women don't fucking listen, which I don't know. I'm not taking nobody's side, but some women are just dumb and ignorant. And
it's true. They're not all smart up there.
Yeah.
So Tia does agree with Chrissy in saying that some women do play on the men's openness, their vulnerability at that point. That is very true. Mother two differently agreed with Bugatti. Oh, look at that Bugatti. You got someone agreeing with you. Normally they at your neck. Lord. Let me see. Oh, Tia said, or at times, boys always was taught not to be soft, not to cry. Suck it up. So that make that with them. Wait. So that take with them growing up. Oh, so they take that with them.
Yeah.
The equation says sometimes it's the women that they pick. And when they have a woman that doesn't throw it in their face, she may have to pay for the other chick's actions. That's very true as well.
That's true.
That's true. At one time he did, and then it came back and bite him in his ass. Now his new board that wouldn't do that got to deal with that. You're absolutely true. Yo, Naquasia, real quick, Naquasia, why you in these comments? You gonna come to this boat ride? You gonna come to this boat ride? I'm just saying. Okay. All right.
So then let me ask this question. Is he dateable if he's not
in tune with
willing to be vulnerable with you?
But maybe he's dateable, but maybe he's not dateable for you.
Right. Or he don't know how to be vulnerable. Is he open into learning?
Because if that guy is not vulnerable with you, that means he's not comfortable with you.
If he can never let his wall down, then like it's almost like
y'all need to switch walls because it ain't happening. Y'all might as well jump ship from this before the shit get worse and waste your time. Sometimes that's the thing. Like the thing is that people in relationship keep asking questions, and when you know the answer, it's like at this point, y'all might just cut ties and just move the fuck on. Because if it's that many, if you gotta ask the same question over and over again, like why is doing this? It's like honestly, look within yourself.
True. Yeah,
you tend to fail to look for yourself, and like if this person's not vulnerable with you, not comfortable saying little things or whatever,
and if you're making it easy for him, you're trying to make it easy, and he still can't let those walls down, then maybe he still got some healing to do, and maybe you do too if you keep trying.
Right.
So
Don also makes a good
dateable
point, and I do agree with him as well. Men do have to. Well, he says men have to always deal with y'all, us women, whole last relationship and the BS that it came with. You are very true with that. Women do carry their toxic past
the baggage
to their current. That is true. Mother 2 says people who are in a dating / relationship must be vulnerable. And she put must in all caps. How are you going to be close? How are you going to be intimate? How are you going to trust one another?
Same as transparency.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he dateable if he cannot be vulnerable? Because if he ain't letting you in, then what is it gonna be? Besides just physical, if anything.
Well, Bugatti says the problem is we always assuming that there's a wall. Y'all looking for problems that don't exist.
No, and honestly, I agree. Like, I work around so much. Like, I work around more men now than I have ever in like all the jobs I ever have, and like, actually open up to them that I have like a podcast, or whatever, and just hearing the feedback from them is like, yo, like I agree with a lot of shit. Like, I totally agree. I don't know if like just seeing and hearing, and then sometimes like with women. And like being in the midst of their conversation, I was like, but why are you bothering him? Let him be. Like, what the fuck? Like, sometimes it's like you're causing an argument that doesn't need to be an argument.
Right.
You're making up a problem that's not a problem. It's like if you decide to go through a nigga's phone and saw nothing but want to make up scenarios in your brain, you got your own personal fucking issues to go through. Like, I don't know, like little things. I don't know.
Well, yep. Bugatti says focus on being happy and appreciating what's in front of you.
Right.
Banging. I cannot. He said he's been single for 2 weeks, but it feels like 6 months. If I just want sex and entertainment, it's like is that still option like back in the 90s? Nigga, you'll be shocked. Chrissy, that's how I get my best info from people at work. That is very true. Because they don't have nothing to hide.
I hear so much, and they want somebody to talk to. Like, I'm like, am I fucking y'all therapist? Like, fuck, like, I don't know.
We supposed to be
so then you need to invite them to the Men Have Feelings too, so we can all hear it.
We're gonna have some peoples on there. I can't wait. Bugatti, sometimes there may be. Okay, LaQuaita said Bugatti. Sometimes there may be a problem. Women are nurturers. So sometimes you know.
I did learn we are nurturers, and we always want to figure out what the problem is and try to always fix it. So a couple of guys said that bothers the hell out of them. Like, why can't we just let them be a man and try to figure it out? Like, let them try to figure out whatever the issue is. Don't let us always try to fix it in a sense. Right. I know that was one of mine. I'll be like, what is wrong with you? I know something's wrong with you. And it'll bother me, like, because I want to know what's wrong instead of just letting that man live. And I'll be like, no, what's wrong? So that's
because it's your partner. If they're upset, then
I want to fix it. So that's something definitely I have to always, definitely consistently check myself with. Just like, all right.
Aren't men the fixers? You know, aren't they supposed to be the more logical ones or the fixers or whatever? So maybe I guess let him try and figure it out. But
Bugatti, you're right. That's what the person said. They're not my son. I get it. I understand that, but I don't know. We just want to know what's wrong and try to help you figure it out or try to help it because we don't want you to be mad. We don't want you to be this way. He said,
and if he's telling you, he's letting you in.
Bugatti said he gives his problems to God, and that's honestly again agreed.
Give the problems to God.
Yeah, pray them.
I mean, I do
pray them demons away, girl. Yeah, there you go.
Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I don't know what time shall we have? 30 minutes. All right. So, did you read through all the comments? I'm trying to read through all the things. think so.
Sorry,
we moving on pretty quickly. Trying to get everything in, so I have to go through.
Oh, Naquasia says she at the boat ride. Just saying.
Woo! It's a party.
Sean said everybody has daddy issues, and if you were raised from 1970 to the 90s,
you got daddy issues. Oh God,
I agree.
Oh,
I 100% agree.
I told everybody at work that I think I need compensation because my dad was in the military, in the Marines. So if you ever had like a West Indian parent or somebody in the Navy, the Marines, any of them damn military brats, you need to collect some kind of compensation from like trauma and
that shit was real. You got that PTSD. You got that crack era. You got the fucking Rolling Stone era. Them motherfuckers was never home.
Our generation is fucked up. We figuring it out as we go along.
You know where I think I'm fucked up at? Because my dad, he wasn't like that. My dad was home. My dad taught me how to read. So like I skipped kindergarten, went right into the first grade, skipped 5th grade. Like my dad was there, y'all. My dad was amazing. My dad was handicapped. He was handicapped and he still got on the floor and played with us every day. My dad was present. My dad told us so many fucking Bible stories. My dad answered every fucking question from me, my sister, and my brother. It was my mom who was just like, go to your father. Because she knew he had the patience.
Beautiful.
So I think my dad fucked me up because I have that standard.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have that standard or that idea.
She has high standards.
Yeah, it really. I think that's where I'm fucked up at. Because I'm like, wait a minute. My dad could do that. My dad was a fucking superhero.
And that's what we remember when we saying is like when you live like how you had like two parents in the household. I had two parents in the household. When you have that, and I mean throughout my whole household from high school graduation, okay, and then after high school and the kids are gone, then they might have kind of separate go their own way. But it's like you grow up with the whole family aspect, so your dad instills things inside of you. And that's why I love the family aspect. I love long-term relationship. I know what it is. Like even people, your family, your aunts, your uncles, from your grandparents. If my God rest my grandfather's soul, but if he was still alive, like literally, my grandma, my grandfather celebrated 50 years of marriage when he was alive, and then when he died, I think they was at 62.
Wow. My parents been together for 45 years.
So it's like, it's like we come from long relationships. We come from seeing how things work, how they have their ups and downs, and they work it out. It's not like, oh, you just leave because y'all had an argument.
Yeah,
no, you work it out.
No, my parents definitely argued, but no one left. Okay, listen, like no one ever left.
I'm completely opposite. I was so happy that my parents weren't together because, like, listen, that shit wasn't it. Yeah. They were both young parents. I will say that. So it definitely gave me a different outlook on, I guess, co-parenting as well. But my father was different. So I guess, as Mara B said, he instilled different things in me. So it just stuck with me. And I'm like, hey,
shout out to Mr. Cummins. Hey,
I cannot.
I know, her zaddy, right?
I cannot. You see, I can't. Cut them off, Don. Just throw them out. Don. I cannot. But I will say this: even with, I didn't see the negative in certain things that my father did because he always, how would you say, sugarcoated in a sense. So definitely a daddy's girl, but it wasn't until I got older until I understood certain things like, nigga, get your life. But now that I'm older, I'm able to talk to him about a lot of different things.
Right.
He can shed light on it and show me different avenues. And I'm like, okay. And I respect the fact that he does take accountability. He takes accountability for things that weren't done so correct in a sense. So that was definitely something major for me too.
I used to hear like my female friends say, "Oh, my dad used to whip my ass. My dad used to do this, cuss me out, and all the shit." Let me tell you, on everything, even on my kids, my father never put his hands on me and my sister. He never even yelled at me and my sister. My brother, that's a different story. He got his ass whooped from him and my mother. But me and my sister, never. My dad used to take me and my sister out on like little dates so we would know how a dude is supposed to treat us. My dad was an amputee with his leg, and he was a fucking superhero. Like, he set the bar. I don't know. I think that's why I'm the way I am. Well, I know that's why I am the way I am, because he played a major role in that. My mom too, for sure. I had an amazing childhood. I really can't complain.
That's so
my dad was great.
Yeah,
he was there, but we got beat in the shower, we got beat on the step, we got beat in the
Damn.
dark, we got beat in the
Not my father. My father never laid a hand on me. That's how I know no man
we got beat in the
to be
street,
laying a fucking hand on me.
Like, we got beat at school. Listen,
yeah, my father never beat me either. Now that I think about it, no,
I was bad. He never even yelled at me or my sister.
I was
But
bad,
my brother,
but I can count how many times my daddy got me. Probably on one hand, because he didn't like to get us. He was just he had a loud booming voice.
They bad because they didn't get beatings.
No. I got beat from my mom, but never my father. My mom pulled out all the tricks.
You guys know what a machete is? We got beat.
Yes, baby.
I got one right over there. I got one right there.
You don't play. You don't play. Boy.
I just got beat with the paws.
we had objects and
now my mama. Oh, me and that bitch with fisticuff all the time. But my father never. But fisticuff with my mama all the time.
Yeah,
no. I know ain't no man supposed to be putting his hands on me in no aggressive ass, malicious way. Why? Because my daddy didn't. And who are you, nigga? If my daddy didn't do it, who the fuck are you?
Go ahead, girl. And what else?
Okay. Just saying.
Scary aggressive. I saw it.
All right, we're gonna do our last topic, which is a positive topic. So I personally know a few people in the comments. So I'm asking all the ones that have been in long-term relationships. T, I know you're married. What are some things that people in a relationship can do? Not necessarily a marriage, but a relationship. Somebody that's dating, long-term relationship can do to kind of keep the interest within their partners. Because it's common that dating somebody for a long time you can lose interest and sometimes even fall out of love with that person because people get comfortable. What are some ways for those who have been in long-term relationships that you can do to keep the interest within your partner? I know Sean is in a long-term relationship. Tia, I know she's married. What's his name? Banging Business just recently got out of a relationship. Who else is in here? LaQuasia, I'm sorry, I know nothing about you.
I know nothing about you.
She says she is.
So while I'm waiting for all you guys to answer, I'm just gonna run through some things really quick. So, and then we'll come back and read the comments. It says some things you can do to kind of keep the interest within your partners. Make sure you keep do joyful things together. Be open to new experiences. Show your love. Don't hold back. Keep your identity as an individual. Don't be defensive. Engage in open communication. Remember to be generous with your partner. I said, don't be over possessive. Do things with your partner if you want to, like, if you guys can't cook, learn to cook, do some activities. There's a new activity that we all been seeing like on Instagram, which is actually very good, very fun. The ABC dating, the ABC.
Oh, yes. That's so cute.
thing when you actually you go from the letters from A to Z and you do an activity or something fun with each letter of the alphabet. Like take that and run with it and figure out something out the ordinary to do to kind of spunk stuff up. Like whether it's once a week, once a month, or something. Be unique within yourself. I said appreciate each other. Stay positive with each other. Speak life into your partner and each other. Be respectful. Be playful. And like Bugatti said, keep your fucking friends out of your business.
Amen.
And the crazy said she keeping it on the hush.
Oh,
yeah. And
she said, fuck that. She ain't trying to have her shit fucked up.
And everything isn't for everybody. Honestly, like you got to try to keep that motivation, that positive energy, and don't forget why you guys started dating in the first place.
And it takes both of you to come up with date ideas. Don't just leave it all on him, ladies. It's definitely going to take both of you to keep it fresh and funky. Like both of you are in this relationship. So it should definitely take both of you putting in that effort to make it work. So yeah, that ABC date idea is great. And both of you should, I guess, alternate on a letter or something. I don't know. But you should
prioritize your partner.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Very true.
That is a fact.
Everybody wants to feel desired, Everyone wants to feel desired and loved. So if your person doesn't feel that, they are going to find it from somewhere else.
That is a turn on as all hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're desired by your person.
Yes.
Prioritizing is a major key because feeling like you're way at the bottom of somebody's list.
Yeah.
And is not a really good feeling. It's like, at what point do you choose me type of thing?
Yeah.
And it's like, why do I have to ask if you already chose me? But now I'm feeling like I'm still have to be chosen again for me to be recognized. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So, and it goes both ways. Women don't always take. Please, like that shit.
Right. Don't be a
you gotta put it in too.
Like I'm saying, it's like even talking about it bothers the shit out of me. It's like I always hear it, and sometimes I really have to explode on some of my friends. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is it always a take? Like, give. It goes both ways. Like, no matter if he don't do, like, do for him once. Like, let him feel appreciated. Let him hold him up. Like, little things. Like, I don't know. I'm always known for, which is probably a bad thing, but it's just how I am. I treat everybody like they're my husband. So it's like you gotta, I don't want to wait until you do for me to do for you. It's like I'm gonna do for you how I know how. I'm gonna just wait for this opportunity. And some people say, "Oh, don't give too much too soon," or whatever. But it's like, either you're gonna do for this person, or you're not gonna.
Or you're not. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna just hold back because, oh my God, I don't know if no. You're gonna do for them, or you're not gonna do for them. Like,
I feel like once you start holding back is a problem. There is a problem. Like there's a problem. Why do you now have to hold back the way that you express or your love language? And everyone has a different love language, but like if you aren't getting, if it ain't reciprocated, then no.
Wait, hold on. Bugatti said no friends calling after 8. I'm sorry. I pick up for my good sis. My good sis, we getting it because I don't know what the situation may be. It might be 911. Hole in distress. I got it. Was really good.
A pimp in distress.
Hole in distress.
I usually stop answering about 10. But if it's one of my good friends and it's an emergency, I'm answering.
But yeah, regardless of the time.
Yeah.
Right. Like, let's be real. Like, we know, like, after certain hours, we won't, indulge, because we understand everyone's family got it. But if I call back to back or text, like, pick up, I gotta pick up.
Right. Exactly.
Hands down, I gotta pick up.
Yeah.
Who's priority? Yes, our man is priority, but come on,
the
now.
relationship,
it's not like it's life and death. Like if it's something serious, yes.
Yeah.
But if we're just chilling and there's nothing going on,
right?
I'm picking up this phone.
Yeah. And your partner should understand that. And if it's something that you do constantly, then okay, I can understand and complaining. But if this is a once in a blue moon,
should be single with her.
2 more times. No, it's just like Marabee said, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm picking up. But your friends have respect for your relationship. Like we do. Like everyone has respect, but if there's a call, like you'll know something is wrong. Let me get like
especially if it's out the blue. Like
right.
Yeah.
So,
and we know when our friends is drunk too, be like, oh, that bitch drunk.
Especially if y'all had a conversation earlier, like, yo, bitch, I'm going out later, like just in case, whatever.
Right. Come on, Bugatti. We know how to prioritize.
We grown.
So Marabee said, what's the reasoning behind the no calls after 8 p.m.? And Bugatti asked, well, who's your life partner? Oh. So Bugatti, you set a lot of ultimatums, it appears, in your relationships. I'm sorry. My sisterhood is my sisterhood. And I'm sorry. I've been through a lot in life.
They've been there before you.
Girls,
they was here before you. They was here before you. So
like we're all grown, like you said, everyone respects each other's relationship, but I personally don't feel comfortable just saying, no, I'm never going to do this, that, and the third. No, because it might be something to where I might have to get up in the middle of the night, like, yo, babe, something got to go on. Watch these kids. I got to go real quick. Like, no, I'm sorry. I just can't put certain hard no's on things.
I agree.
Marabee said Bugatti seems very controlling, and Bugatti said, stay single.
Yo, no. Am I wrong, ladies?
No, I agree.
Viewers, like seriously.
But
also, if this is something I don't do all the time, then you should be okay
family.
with it.
I believe there's a difference between friends and family. I'm not picking up for old girl down the street that I call my friend. If that's my sister, then yes, I'm answering the phone. I don't care.
Yeah.
And you can be mad, especially when I come home and tell you what happened.
Yeah.
And if you still mad, then that's on you.
Right. I do. Chrissy, you silent. What do you feel about this?
I'm just reading.
Oh. My happily married friends' husbands know we come second after him and his children. Shit sometimes come first. True, very true. I believe certain men, definitely it is not Bugatti, because Bugatti does not believe in this shit. But men do understand a female's best friend, like the circle or whatever it is.
Well, I'm no longer quiet. Marabee knows, if she remembers. Well, I was told that my best friend was told she's no longer welcome at my home when I had a significant other, and I was no longer allowed to hang out with my friends either. It was a whole thing. So some guys have their own rules. It's what they believe. It's like either
really.
That sounds like a narcissist trying to isolate you from those people.
Wait. How did you move with that? How did you do that? What did you do?
Well, I wasn't allowed to hang out with my friends at certain things unless he was actually accompanying me. So I had to ask my friends if he was able to come to certain things, because without him, I was not able to go. My best friend was not welcome at my home, like on a regular, like not to say like she was there every day or every week, but the random, oh, hey, let's hang out, but we're not going on the street. We'll hang out in the backyard, have a drink. Yeah, you're not welcome here. Yeah, so it's like,
what?
Yeah, too much interaction with the friends, and it's basically prioritizing your partner. It's like you were spending too much time with your friends, and then at what point, where did he fall in, type of thing.
Yeah, that's so when he fucked up, who are you gonna talk to about that? You ain't gonna talk to him.
Well, apparently, once we got together, his friends he actually not to say cut, but limited the interaction with his friends because I became his priority.
That's codependency.
I know, and it sounds like he's trying to isolate you. I can respect limits, putting certain limits. Right. Okay, I can understand that. But like telling my best friend they can't come over, nigga, what?
It's like if I had a problem, he was who I should be talking to. If he had a problem, it's like I don't want to say he was wrong the way about
the way he went about it.
Yes, he was wrong about the way he went about it. But honestly, like how if you're in a long-term relationship, your friends should not be in your business. If you're in a long-term relationship, like if you have any kind of issues going on, honestly, you need to speak to your partner. You should not be speaking to anybody else. That conversation should be you need to fix that with your partner. Somebody else cannot fix a relationship, cannot fix your relationship.
I agree with that.
You can go to your friends and scream, but no matter what your friends say, their opinions does not matter because they are not going through and walking through these steps with you. So in all actuality, the only person you should be speaking to is that person, is your partner.
Yeah, I agree with that because then you can work out the issue with them.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you can work out the issue with the partner, the person you have the problem with, and but still at the same time, if shit goes really bad, who's gonna help pick up your broken pieces? You yourself. But then sometimes people lean on their friends.
Well, yes. And no, but sometimes they make it worse.
Yeah, true.
So it's like that's why I said like people always tend to run to their friends and have conversations, but they sometimes make you see things from another person's point of view. But at the end of the day, it's like you and your friend is gonna fix you and your partner's relationship. Or is you and your partner going to fix you and your partner's relationship? And then, mind you, you're going to go back to your partner and say, well, I had a conversation with Tiffany and Tiffany said X, Y, and Z. I'm going to look at you like, so why ain't Tiffany
happen? It's got exiled. I'm like,
tell Tiffany come here. Like, what the fuck? Like, why?
Exactly.
Tell Tiffany come have a seat then. If that's the case, if Tiffany has that much opinion, tell Tiffany come sit right here. It's like, you really can't bring back to your partner what you just went and told what your friend just told you, because in all actuality that's not your thinking, that's not your logic, that's somebody else putting stuff inside your brain,
and that's probably what your partner's going to say too.
So it's like,
but I wholeheartedly understand what Chrissy's saying, and I do agree with that when you're supposed to, but I just don't agree with exiling my friends.
Yeah, like I said, the way that he went about it was kind of fucked up. But but when you in deep and in a long-term relationship, it's like, and mind you, like when my sister got married, part of my speech was, don't go to your mama, don't go to your daddy, don't go to your friend, don't go to your neighbor. Whenever you have a problem, look to that person next to you. So that's the only one that's going to actually help fix what you guys have going on.
True.
I mean, that's good advice. I do feel like your friends.
And it's like, and if you go to your parents, they supposed to send your ass right back to your fucking husband or your wife. They not. I just feel
like if you got real friends, they will respect your relationship.
Absolutely.
Yes, but that's what I said. They can respect whatever, but also when you go to your friends and then you hear from the third person, like your husband, I mean, not your husband, like your partner has their opinion, you have your opinion, and you hear from another person to hear their side of whatever. But then when you really think about it, it's like, is that what you really feel and believe inside? It's like, because if that's the case, then you would have already came up with that conclusion on your own. That's not your feelings. That's somebody putting that feeling inside of you, but that's not what you truly believe.
True. I think, you do listen. Sometimes you can, get confuzzled when you listen
and then mind you, and then when you actually sit down with your partner, it's like you are stuck on stool because you're like, oh my God, but I feel this and you feel that, but then, oh God, you still have in the back of your head like, damn, but Tiffany did say like, but if I do this, maybe this will work. is Tiffany fucking walking through this doors with you to make this shit work? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, that's not what you think. And you're going to try what that person is telling you. And then when it doesn't work, who are you going to blame? Damn, I knew I shouldn't have went to her and said anything, because I should have just went with my gut feeling. I should have went what I believe. I shouldn't have had people put other things in my brain. I need to stick to what I believe.
That's true. But let me tell you, I listen to some of the shit and I tell these bitches the same thing. Like, bitch, if I didn't never listen to you. But I'm just saying, we've had that things happen, okay?
And then you start looking at, and then you start pointing the blame and like, oh my God, this shouldn't have.
You're the reason that my marriage ain't the way it's supposed to be.
Yep. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. You know.
No, I definitely agree with some of it, but I'm still not exiled.
I agree with it too.
I do agree with but my bitches and bitches. Just saying.
Yeah, so I don't know, but like I said, like everybody has their friend. That's their outlet, because sometimes that makes you go back home and decompress. Like, do over.
You need your friends. You need your friends. They need their friends. You can't just always have this person. Don't y'all want to separate and then come back together and talk about your experience?
But then just like Mary said. But by you having, the good thing is that you can go to your friends, right, and kind of decompress when you go back home. Okay, all smiles and everything, but guess what? You and your partner never fixed anything. You went to your friend to kind of release your stress. So in the back of that mind, whatever y'all was going through is still there. It's never fixed, but y'all able to kind of go through the motions now because he went to his friends or his boy or his brother or whatever, and then you went to your peoples and kind of release y'all frustration on everybody else. And now y'all came back home and it's like, all right, whatever, fuck it. I already said what I had to say, but you didn't say it to each other. So it's like something that's going to come up later in the argument because it never was fixed.
As long as two people aren't avoiding the issues, then you should be able to work it out. If your partner is avoiding, then you're gonna go off and tell your family, your best friends, like, listen, this nigga, let me tell you, blah 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 blah. He's acting like I'm crazy because I said blah 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 blah. But if he's avoiding you or she's avoiding you, then I can see why people go to third parties to complain.
Bukaki said, go to Jesus, ask him for advice. Your friends are sinners. Shut up, Bukaki.
Listen, and I'm sitting here like, honestly, like, sometimes like not everybody believes in God, not everybody believes in prayer. So it's like, that's good for those that do believe. But if you do believe, honestly, like, I'm a firm believer in prayer works. Like, leave it all there. Like,
that's true.
Send it up, like everything. And then sometimes, like, sometimes you end up finding the answers within. Like, so
you ever look at the perfect, like, damn, you spent that much money on that shit. You go back. My bad. That failed again. My bad.
I can't. We definitely got a little bit deep, of course, but
we did. It was good.
That was a good deep.
It was. Jesus will never steal you wrong. You're absolutely right, Bugatti.
Yeah.
Mara B also said, your friends can tell you one thing, but at the end of the day, she's going to do what she wants to do regardless, which is very true as well.
So you just wasted a whole lot of fucking oxygen and energy and probably liquor, and unnecessary tears. Just to do what the fuck you want to do in the back of your head anyway.
You had to release it. Maybe sometimes you had to let it and be like, all right, well, at least I got that part out. All right, let me go back.
Sometimes going in the middle of the fucking street, that was my go-to, and screaming to the top of your lungs, that shit works. From the belly bottom. You got to just bring it up and scream. Release that energy.
You do that now, you getting the cops.
I don't say
we live. The cops, they call the cops.
I know, right? In the middle of the street, like
they were like, "There's a crazy person."
Right where we live, they gonna be like, something wrong with her. Call them people.
Where I live, my neighbors will come and ask me if I'm okay.
I remember I went to New Orleans and I literally.
I know my booth from there, right? You know my boo from there.
I was in a hotel room. I just had to release. I was like, oh my God. And the freaking cleaning lady was like, are you all right? I do that sometimes too. What the fuck? It was just a moment, but it people do. It's a thing. It's a thing. But I want to thank all you guys for tuning in with us today. I do have a flyer announcement for our dedicated Mr. in the comments. We do have a boat ride that is happening October 21st, 2023. The luxury timeless yacht in NYC. The boat starts boarding at 11:30 p.m. It leaves from 2430 FDR Drive, New York City. It is a black tie masquerade. That means suited and booted. You have the masquerade thing, the little the things over your eyes. Y'all know how to do it. Incognito on this day. Suited and booted. Please do not go to VIM. Don't go to the stores on Jamaica Avenue that look like the Asian people work there. Do not go there. Do not go down to Canal Street. Do not go down to none of them. Please.
Fulton? No Fulton either. Downtown Brooklyn. I heard somebody say that. No Fulton. Tailored suits only. Thank you.
Listen, they got some shit. Trust me. Listen, like not for nothing. I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong. Timu is everybody's new best friend. They got some shit on there.
Right. Yeah. You can get a black tie dress for $20.
Or like depending on how much you buy.
Right. It's everybody's new best friend, kids. Figure it out. I'm trying to say you might have some unique shit. It might be one leg might be shorter than the other, but the shit gonna fly. Right.
So wait, it's a masquerade. We gotta get masks.
Yes, masquerade.
Not COVID
mask over the eyes.
Masquerade.
Masquerade with the feathers.
Don't be that guy.
I got
the masquerade. Yes, it is a black tie affair, and tickets are, I do believe, $150. And it does include food and stuff like that. So guess what? It's well worth it. And please, if your birthday is in October, what sign is that? What's October? What
is Libra? Scorpio and Libra.
It's Scorpio and a Libra.
Yeah, please, Scorpio and Libra.
Oh, Mara P.
Birthday, get a table, get a section. It's like a 3-4 floor yacht. The shit's pretty nice. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of room to move around.
Yeah. Move around. Got work the road.
Yes, please. Hopefully, you guys screenshot the flyer. I know Bruce will put it back up again. Take a picture of the flyer. Get the information. Book your tickets. They will be going fast because this is a year-to-year type of event. So trust me, you got amazing DJs, DJ Ace, DJ Kahlua will be in the building, and much more. And the sex, love, alcohol ladies will be there. Nice, all dressed. All black. We're gonna be out there enjoying the evening. So come out and party with us. And
you forgot to say sexy. You forgot sexy.
Sexy and seductive and girls out. Split up to the wazoo. But
I'm gonna say lots of thighage and cleavage.
Lots of thighage.
And ass.
And of course
ass.
Well, I can't.
I don't got ass. Leave that to that whole range.
I was gonna say I can't help it.
I can't. And shout out to our sponsors again. Your story is our story, Naquasia. We do appreciate you guys for being a sponsor. And if you want to be a sponsor of the show, hit us up at Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram, or you can send us an email at chrissymore.bookings@gmail.com. And we do welcome all different kind of topics. If you guys want to hear us talk about different things, send us a message on Instagram. If you want to throw any ideas, any show topics out there, let us know. If you ever want to be a guest on the show, we welcome everybody. You don't always have to have a business. If you just want to be a guest on the show, if you're willing to be open, talk, and we welcome you. And I do mean
open.
Talk.
So when you talk about something, we're talking about it. So if it comes back and bites you in the ass, you open that door. You open Pandora's box. So we're talking about it, okay? Open that mouth. You talk about something. It's all fair game.
That part.
No.
That part. But yes, listen, we welcome everybody, and we want lively people to join us and be in the topics and comments with us. And please tell a friend to tell a friend each and every week. We're here each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Sometimes 8:05, but we know 8 p.m.
We here. Transparency always.
Bear with us. You know what I mean? We are mothers and school started, and we got jobs, multiples. So just bear with us. And also, going through the line, make sure Jesus Christ, Yolanda, help me out.
She's royal.
If you know what your tarot card reading.
Imperial Empress Tarot LLC on YouTube.
Yeah,
I got the signs up there for this week.
I see it.
Got the signs. Signs.
So if you need any of your tarot card reading, any kind of whatever you want, whether it's spiritual, love, money, relationship, work, no matter, just regular life in general, even if your life is going well and it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't have to be bad. Whatever you want, like, trust me, she got you. Whatever you want to know,
I can let you know.
If you just feel like there's a birdie on your shoulder every now and then, she'll let you know why that birdie there. Like, she got you. You know what I mean?
That's true. I can. She's not lying. She's not lying.
Tweet.
She's pretty amazing at what she does. Trust me. I had some off screen breakup to makeup emails and shit, and from she's speaking people's lives and stuff, and not knowing them. So it's been happening. So but I'm gonna thank you guys. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in with us. We love you guys. Me, Tiffany, Empress, Rain. We do love you guys and appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next week at 8 p.m.
Have a good weekend.